Hi guys, Jess here with another workout from CJFIT Coaching. Today you will need yourself, a mat and a mini band or booty band. I'm using a medium resistance. You could use a medium to heavy resistance depending on your preference or what is comfortable for you. We will be doing a bit of glute work today, so see what works for you. Let's go. Starting in our all fours with our cat and cow, curving up in the spine and then coming into our arch. Breathing as you move and going at your own pace to warm up that spine. Last one. Returning to our neutral spine. We're going to sit back on our hips, reach the arms forward. From here, we're going to come up and forward, dropping the hips just as much as is comfortable for you. Lifting up in the chest and sending those hips back to the heels. Coming up and forward. You can add a curve in the spine if that's comfortable. We're really trying to get as much movement as we can. Staying gentle with that movement, slow and steady. Just increasing the range of motion as you get a bit more comfortable with the movement. Last one, coming forward and back and returning to our all fours position. Knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. From here we are going to take our right leg out to the side, take it back and lower, out, back and lower, just moving the leg and the hip, switching on the glutes and getting that isolation. To the other direction, up, side, lower. Last one. And returning to our all fours. Left leg we're going to lift to the side. Take to the back. Lower. Lift. Lower. To the back. And lower. Other direction. Straight back to the side. Lower. Up, side, lower, last one, up, side, and lower. Let's go get our band and get started with our workout. We're going to start by bringing the band just above our elbows, just around our upper arm. From here, we're placing our hands right underneath the shoulders, coming into our push-up position. You're welcome to do this on your knees or up on your feet, whatever is more comfortable for you. If you're following with me, we're going to do it on our feet, bringing ourselves right over the hands. Off we go. Lower. Pressing up. 2. 3, 4. That's 5. Halfway. 6. 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Release the knees. You can get rid of that band and just sit back, release the arms, and breathe for a second. Moving on to our next exercise, we're going to bring our band just above the knees, around our thighs. Make sure you're not too close to your knees, just in a comfortable position where it will not slip off. Coming onto our back, we're bending our knees up, making sure our hands are pressed into the floor by our side and our feet are planted flat onto the floor. We want to keep some resistance with the band between the knees, so the knees are slightly pressing away from each other. Pushing the heels into the floor, we're lifting the hips straight up, squeeze the butt, lower down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If that's comfortable, you can continue like that. If you would like to increase the difficulty a little bit, as a progression, we can lift our arms up above the shoulders and we continue another 10. Lift the hips, control the lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, and lower. You can lower the arms, either keeping them by the sides, as in the first 10 that we did just then, or you can remain with the arms up for our next couple of exercises. We will be coming back up into our glute bridge position, this time opening the knees, pressing the band out and just pulsing those knees. We want to keep the hips lifted, keep the butt squeezed in that position. Off we go, press through the heels, lifting up. If it's comfortable, taking the hands off the floor, pressing the knees away from each other, squeezing out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lowering down. Great job, guys. Again, we're going to come back up into that position. You can keep the hands down by the hips or bring the hands up above the chest as we just had before. We are keeping the tension in that band, lifting the hips off the floor. Keep the tension in the glutes. We're going to raise up onto our toes, so heels lifting, and control the lower down. If you're bringing your hands up into our position, let's go. Lift the heels, lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, another 10, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower, lowering those hips down, and you can bring the knees into the chest. Give the hips some time to release. We're coming into our final exercise for today's workout, bringing the knees up, legs in a tabletop position. You want to keep pressing the belly button down towards the floor, so you want to get rid of that gap between the body and the floor. We're bringing the hands behind the ears. Legs are staying where they are. Keep the tension in the band, lifting the head and shoulders off the floor as you exhale. Lower back down, crunch, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. You can get rid of that band. And just stretch the arm and legs away from each other. From our lying position, we're going to bend one leg up, crossing the other ankle over that bent knee and releasing the other knee down. We can grab behind our supporting leg, bring the head and shoulders off the floor, and just holding that stretch. Lowering the leg, and to the other side, cross the ankle over knee, release that knee down, and we're grabbing underneath the leg, pull the head and shoulders off, holding the stretch. Releasing down. We're coming to our seated position, extending one leg out the floor, lifting the toes and reaching towards the foot as much as you can. If you can't reach the foot, you can grab a towel and just bring it around the foot, or a strap, whatever you have handy for you. Release the stretch, changing sides. Lift the toes and reaching. Releasing that stretch, coming to your preferred seated position. We're bringing the hands together, interlace the fingers behind the back, pressing up and open with the chest. And releasing that stretch, circling the shoulders one way and the other way. And that is the end of our workout today. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, get notified on our new videos, and we'll see you next time.